Hey, Aquarius, intuitive soul coach here. Excited to bring to you today's reading where we dive into your energy for the next 3 months, June, July, and August of 2023. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Aquarius, I do feel that a lot of you are mending from a financial setback or a financial situation or something regarding family and stability. So there is healing around finances or family or a combination of the both. I'm getting a second chance here for you, a brand new beginning to start over, whatever that may mean for you. Now that could mean starting over in a new job, a new home, in a new relationship. There's a fresh start here for you, and you've wanted this for quite some time, but you may have had to go through a challenging period or a time that felt like you were taking a few steps back when in reality you were actually healing and mending in order to launch you, kind of like a bow and arrow. You pull that arrow back and boom, it launches you into a brand new beginning. That's what I feel is happening here for you over the next 3 months. And it doesn't surprise me to see finances showing up as your first theme card here. And there's the shadow work. So basically everything we just said. So you've had to go through what is a dark night of the soul or a challenging period when it comes to maybe your finances. And then we have gifts. Yes, beautiful. So you're launching forward here, recovering and recouping from a challenging, difficult, or negative situation. Now, it makes sense. Oh, I love this. You have the Four of Cups showing up. We're going to take a look at your themed cards. We'll clarify here with the tarot. And again, we'll pull from the Celestial Oracle. So right away, you have finances. There's going to be some changes around this because you've been doing some inner healing and inner self-worth. So solar plexus coming in here for you. You've been doing the work to feel more empowered, feel more worthy, because you may have had a kick to the solar plexus, a kick to your level of confidence. I feel like your confidence may have felt stripped away, or there was a situation that you just felt a little bit disempowered. You weren't feeling quite motivated or energetic when it came to your money. And it could be because of what's going on around the world globally. We're seeing, collapses here and there. We're seeing all of this shifts and change happening around digital currencies and monies and things of that nature. But I do feel like you're getting back on track here. This is about abundance, saving up for things that you may want or need. You may be taking a look at your assets, taking a look at where your money is at, if it's in the bank or if you are, putting all of your eggs in one pot, so to speak. I feel like you're spreading yourself out there, and it doesn't have to just be finances. I feel like it is abundance and resources showing up in many different ways and forms. I'm also getting here trade. So you could be trading some services that would normally maybe cost money, but you're trading and it's going to work good for you. For others of you, I feel like there's some sort of payoff. You may be paying off a mortgage. You may be putting money towards something that was owed, and it's going to allow you to save more money, have more money in your pocket. So this is a really great energy, but I certainly feel like you've gone through a lot with the shadow period. You've had to really dig below the surface and see what the root of an issue was here, not just in regards to money, but a lot of different areas of your life. Now, this is also about payouts. Some of you could have been dealing with a legal situation or an inheritance or a win, or it felt like a loss as well. I feel like it felt like a loss, but you're seeing the silver lining and there's actually a win, and that could be like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's like you had to go through this challenge here, but there's goodness at the end of it. This could be about a new income source. Some of you You're investing your time and energy into a new project, a new career, and into yourself as well, because remember that self-worth equals that net worth. And for a lot of you, there is a brand new change when it comes to money, it comes to finances. And on an energetic level, you see here that this money tree is growing and is surrounded by gold. And I feel for you, Aquarius, you are surrounding yourselves with that light energy, that light frequency, and it's shifting the way that you deal with, that you feel about money. And again, instead of having that lack of mentality that some of you may have felt stuck in, maybe you felt like you didn't have enough, or you would never get hired for that job, or you weren't going to get that promotion. I do sense that you're shifting the way that you view money, and it's shifting the way that money comes to you. So as they say, change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And I feel like this is happening for you, but it didn't happen. It didn't come easily. You've had to work for it here. Shadow work. This is about inner healing. Now, when it comes to all areas of your life, especially relationships with others, but most importantly, Aquarius, the relationship with yourself. Now, some of you may have suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. You may have been going to a therapist or dealing with in a buried issue, a buried emotion, addiction, some sort of trauma, or there could have even been an ego death that has occurred for you, where that ego can succumb to fear and greed and control and manipulation, and you can go down that path. You may have taken a good look at a situation and said, do I want to continue going down this path where I don't feel fulfilled on a soul level? Or do I need to stop, reassess, and reevaluate and move forward and head towards this golden light, this golden opportunity here that I see coming in for you if it hasn't already? But you've certainly had to take a look at something head on. And this could be a belief system around money. When it comes to your relationship, some of you, not all of you, you may have been in a twin flame or a karmic pattern union or relationship where it really had you see things from a brand new light, a brand new perspective, and you were able to see this within another person because that exists within us, right? What we see in others is because we see it within ourselves, whether it's something we don't like, whether it is something we like, whether it is a trigger, a wound from the past. But I feel like you're on the right path here and you're discovering your gifts. For a lot of you, it's your own spiritual gifts. It is you tuning into that portal of your heart, and there's a lot of blessings coming in over the next 3 months for you. I do feel here, Aquarius, that there could be some unexpected gifts that show up. I'm sensing quite a few. I'm getting here. There could be a gift card that shows up. There could be a bonus or a tip, whatever it is that you do in your line of work. Maybe you don't normally get that type of thing. I do see it coming in for you. There could be, let's say a normal bill of yours would be typically, let's just throw out a number, $400. Let's say there's been an error in the system, or maybe you overpaid and didn't realize it, and you find out you only have to pay $210, right? So I'm getting here that not just once, not just twice, but a few different times over the course of the next 3 months, you're going to see these gifts, and it's going to bring in this energy here of even more gratitude for what you have, but also what you cannot see coming, because there's a lot of blessings coming in here for you. This can be about celebrations and surprises. Some of you may be celebrating a birthday for someone else, a marriage, it could be a job promotion, a passing of an exam or a test. I'm also getting something regards to health, and we'll take a look at energetic health here in a moment as well. But you may be celebrating recovering from something. It could be maybe 10 years sober, or it could be recovering from, cancer. It could be dealing with an issue that you've had, maybe digestion, because I am getting solar plexus here. So some of you, this could be nutrition, digestion, or anything that lies within that solar plexus region for a lot of you. I also feel hair. They're showing me hair. Someone may have had either hair thinning or hair loss. You may have found new solutions for new hair growth as well, or what it is that you are eating may directly be affecting your hair. Please take that as it resonates. But I am getting the name here as well, Roseanne. Roseanne. So if your name is Roseanne or Rosie, Could be you, someone around you, someone who's crossed over. Please take that as it resonates, Roseanne. But this is about a gift from the universe. And I feel like you are so, so very blessed, Aquarius. And you're going to have this energy of gratitude for the next few months because you know what it's like to maybe have lost everything for some of you. Okay, whether it's financial, whether it's physical, whether it's emotional, you've certainly been through this dark night of the soul. But the good news is you're taking a look at that. You're no longer running from it or suppressing it. You're actually celebrating the dark and the light. You're celebrating it all. The wins, the highs, the lows, the failures, the setbacks, the successes. You're realizing that without one or the other, right, you wouldn't be where you are today. So this is a really powerful dynamic. I also see here that there could have been someone that you had a major falling out with. Now, it could be a lover, a coworker, a family member, a child, whoever, but it was someone who may have said some things or done some things that really hurt you behind your back, or it could have even been maybe they stabbed you in the back, right? They weren't honest. They weren't truthful. You had to see the shadow side of someone else, and it could be pertaining to finances here as well, money. And I feel like you are healing from this situation here, whether you heal with that person and you decide to maybe give them a second chance, or you decide to heal and forgive and mend for yourself, because that's truly what forgiveness is for us. It's not for the other person. So pat yourself on the back, Aquarius. You've come a long way. And a lot of you really saw some of this energy show up around retrograde, around eclipse season. It could be in the recent months, depending on when you're watching this video here. But I do feel like a lot of you had some buried emotions or some trauma that you have been dealing with. And you're finally coming to a spot where you feel liberated. You feel more free. You're coming face to face with a situation. And when we come face to face with our biggest fears, we're able to eradicate them. We're able to see them for what they are. Fear, false evidence appearing real. And yes, it may have been very, very real at one point in your life, but you're realizing that you don't have to let that fear come in and dictate or control or dominate or set you back on your life course, right? And that's what you are truly coming into alignment with. So this is really powerful. When it does come to health, again, please see the disclaimer in the description box below, or a medical professional. Some of you may be seeing a new chiropractor, or you may be dealing with lower back issues, even sacral chakra, root chakra as well, because I do feel here with finances, some of you have really felt like you were carrying the weight of the world on your back, and it may have affected you. I'm getting here arthritis. Could even be osteoporosis. There's something with bones. Some of you may be needing a little more calcium, or you may be taking a supplement or a vitamin to strengthen the bones as well. For others of you with this shadow work, this can directly go straight to the root chakra. So it could be situations based in childhood, specifically ages 0 to 7. And then also it can be this heart chakra. It can be anxiety, depression. It can be loneliness, rejection, isolation, insecurities, all of that stuff that lies heavy within our heart chakra. And if we don't deal with it, it can store and create dis-ease within the body. And I'm getting here cancer scares, or cancer, or someone in the family was worried that cancer would come upon them here as well. I feel like you are the gift. You absolutely are the gift here, Aquarius. You are the oracle. And some of you may even be receiving a gift from someone who is crossed over from cancer. Please take that as it resonates. All right, let's dive in and get a little bit of clarity. Very, very deep reading right off the bat here, Aquarius. But we have the Four of Cups and the Hierophant. Wow. So the Four of Cups, you were or have felt attached to a situation in the past. This could be attachment to money and security. Sometimes we hang on so tightly to a belief, and you have the Hierophant right next to that. And this Hierophant is all about beliefs, traditions, ideas, cultures, how you grew up, right? It's the traditional way of thinking about something because that's what you were taught, right? We're not taught that we can think for ourselves. We're taught, based on what society tells us, what our parents tell us, what, our friends or our teachers, that's how we are taught. And we rarely ever stop and check in and say, is this true for me? We certainly don't always do that as a child or as a teenager, right? It's into that adulthood that we truly start to question and say, is this even right for me? Do I resonate with this? Sometimes we act out in rebellious ways when we are younger because something isn't resonating, but we don't quite know how to deal with this energy. And you may be dealing with some of those situations from way back when, and it's coming up now for you to heal. And there may have been, again, an attachment to money, to security, or you just built up a little bit of a wall, Aquarius, because you've been hurt, you've been burned, you've been through some sort of trauma. Some of you ran from situations through addiction. You numbed it, you suppressed it, you ate your feelings, you drank your feelings. And now it's time for you to really assess and evaluate and say, hey, is this how I want to live my life? What new beliefs can I reincorporate into my world? How can I upgrade and uplift my vibration and my energy? And it has to do with the secret, the key lies within this Hierophant. This is about going against the grain, going against what everyone thinks you should do or who you should be, Aquarius. And this is about you doing it for you because it feels good for you, right? It's like you hear so many people trying out every kind of different diet. There's the keto and the Mediterranean, and there's, the Atkins, and then there's Weight Watchers, and there's all these different diets out there. And this person may say, yes, this is the diet, right? This is what's right for you. Same goes for, religion, this religion, that religion, and it goes for everything. Everyone always has their own opinion. That's okay to have our own opinion, but because it's someone's opinion doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. And so you're taking a look at the different ways that your body reacts. Let's take the example of the diet. You may have tried out these different diets because of what someone has says or what someone has taught you or what you've read or what you've learned. But until you try it and you take a look at your own body and see how your body and your soul reacts, how are you feeling about this situation? That's where it lies. That's going to get you up out of this Four of Cups energy. And this Four of Cups, this is the energy of feeling frustrated because you've been given all this advice and you've tried it and it may not have worked for you, because it comes down to you having literally the key. Look at that. He's holding the key there. And this is about you taking a look at what your morals and what your beliefs are based on what's true for you. And that can be difficult to decipher at times, but I'm getting this decisive energy where you're taking action, and you have two yes cards here. You see up in the corner, Aquarius, that it says Y up there at the corner. These are yes, double yes energy that you can open up to love again, right? The heart can be broken, but you can love again. You can lose all your money to gain it back, to work for it again. And we go through these ebbs and flows, loss, setbacks, but we also go through the success and the abundance and the flow. And I feel like you're keeping your energy open, or you are starting to open up more to flow versus control or resistance. And some of us tend to control a situation or try to control the best we can, because then we have this fake sense of have the power, we can do this, right? But I feel like there is a brand new beginning coming in here where you're realizing you don't have to live a life of lack. Okay, there's so much out there here for you, and it's important for you to fill yourself and fill your cup here with gratitude, and that's what we have coming in. So beautiful. We talked a little bit in depth there on the shadow aspect, but I sense that you've already started to do this work, and you're going to find that this flow, this energy of abundance, success, love, happiness, good health is going to come in quite sooner rather than later. And I see some big changes around. They're literally giving me July 4th. So if you celebrate Independence Day in the United States, July 4th could be a very powerful day wherever you are. But I am getting this sense of freedom, this sense of liberation, liberating yourself from the old to make way for the new. All right, Aquarius, Five of Swords. Yeah, you're realizing here that you have the power and you hold it here. You have Five of Swords combined with the Queen of Wands. You're realizing that you don't have to argue or fight your way through a situation, that you can decide when to stay because it's worth fighting for and when to walk away from a situation, right? And that could pertain to your career. You're realizing that negativity and drama gets you nowhere. And if you are surrounding yourself, or if you are in a situation that is taxing on your mental health, I feel like you're cutting that out. You can see she's holding the sword. She doesn't want to put up with any BS. And the interesting thing is, if you take a look at this card, it really does mirror and mimic the shadow. You can see behind her is, it almost looks like the spitting image of her, but it's her shadow, right? And then she's up there as well. And I feel like that has the same type of energy as this shadow work. So you're definitely taking a brand new approach, because maybe what's worked in the past, or what has not worked in the past, you're doing something differently because you're realizing, nope, that's not right for me. And it's a big no card. No, I'm avoiding drama, not my circus, not my monkeys, right? You're walking away from it because you want to feel the abundance and the flow and the love. You don't want to be stuck in repetitive patterns of repeat, right? You don't want to be in that circus going crazy. You want to stand in your power, Aquarius. Queen of Wands energy is someone who is creative. She does what she loves. She forges her own path. And when it comes to love, she's romantic, she's loyal, she's busy as well. And this Queen of Wands, she's the epitome here of strength and confidence. She could be an entrepreneur, or she just walks into a room and she lights up the energy. She is the one that people gravitate towards regardless of what she does for a living. She could be a daycare teacher. She could work in a cupcake factory. She could be the one that comes out and she's the store bagger, where she maybe bags the groceries. However, people look at her and they think, wow, she must own the store. Nope, she may be the bagger, but she carries that energy of success and strength with whatever she does here. So this is where you are heading. If you don't already feel this energy, get ready, gear up, because you are shifting at higher vibrations here. And that's what happens when we do the work. So pat yourself on the back. I'm so proud of you, Aquarius. You've definitely come a long way. You're avoiding tension and you're releasing stress and tension that may have culminated in this heart area or in the back as well. All right, let's take a look. Final cards here. Six of Wands and Death. I mean, you can't get better than this. I love this showing up for you. The Death is a major transformation. It is about changing the way that you handle money. And we literally said those same exact things. And I haven't even peeked at the cards yet, or at least the future ones coming up. Double yes energy. So look at this. You have yes, 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 and one no. And the no is avoiding arguments, avoiding drama. It's that Five of Swords. So you're saying no to drama and yes to everything else in your life. So this is powerful energy. Yes, I love this. They're also giving me the name Bonnie. Bonnie, if that is your name, or if it could be a road, a city, a place, maybe a nickname, please take it as it resonates. Bonnie. This is about changing your old patterns of behavior. Hello, Hierophant. There's your old patterns, right? You're changing them. And when you change them, Aquarius, everything in your outer world changes. When it comes to love, you're definitely not repeating old cycles. If you are with someone or not, if you're single, you're doing something new with your love life. If you are in a relationship, you are doing something new, because you're not going to continue repeating that old cycle and being on that hamster wheel over and over. Same goes for money. If you've been living paycheck to paycheck, or if you're in a job that doesn't feel fulfilling, you're saying, you know, I need to shake up this energy because this isn't truly aligning with my soul's path. And you are deciding to transform an energy into something else, which is quite powerful. But you realize that you have the power to do. And once you do it, this is major victory, major success. Take a look at her. She's up there on her high horse, not in an egotistical way, but literally the horse is up there quite high, and she has the crowd around her. She has her wand up in the air, and she is fueling. That energy is vibing from the crowd, and they're working together here. So the crowd, this could be you being an influencer, being in the spotlight, being on social media. Maybe you're an actor. Maybe you are doing something for a cause here where many people look up to you, Aquarius. And the Six of Wands, when it comes to love, this is your time for happiness and encouragement. This is your time to shine in the spotlight. When it comes to money, there's a well-deserved success, and you are absolutely, without a doubt, being recognized for your skills, for your talent. So a lot of changes coming in here for you, especially for those of you that have been going through a difficult time. As we've mentioned in the beginning, finances are improving. I feel like your love life is improving, and health is improving as well. You have these gifts coming in, and this is going to really alter the course of your soul's path. Oh my goodness, look at that. All right, we're going to take one card here because there's a lot of messages in the one card, but we'll just peek. We have unification, so there's a sense of oneness coming together here, creating a larger scale picture. We have wonderment. Yes, I love this wonderment. So a sense of miracles, miraculous events happening here for you. We have receptivity, which is all about receiving the blessings in order to open yourself up fully. You're opening that heart chakra. And then we have enlightenment here, enlightenment. So a lot of changes happening, but we're going to go with the single card that flew out here next to the gifts. And this is Metamorphosis. And basically that is the death card in a nutshell, Metamorphosis. This is 852 Hertz. It's a clarity healing code. It's also card 37. Now, some of you Aquarians out there may be 37 years old, or you may be seeing that number. There could have been a significant change in your life around that date as well. Now, this is all associated with the third eye portal, the third eye chakra. This expands intuition. It encourages mental peace. Hello, Five of Swords. And this also inspires innovative solutions. So the Healing Code series includes potent healing codes that resonate to specific tones and contains visual activation properties. These frequencies make up the ancient 6-tone scale thought to have been used in sacred music, including the Gregorian chants. The chants and their special tones were believed to impart spiritual blessings when sung in harmony. Experiencing the vibration of these frequencies in the form of visual art enhances these tones. So this is what it means for you, Aquarius. The Clarity Healing Code resonates to a tone of 852 Hertz, which balances the energy of the third eye chakra. This motivational code helps restore a sense of clarity, initiates positive change, clears the subconscious mind of negative thought patterns, and it enhances your intuition. The power code amplifies transformation of limiting thoughts and belief systems and encourages a return to clear thinking when enhanced ESP. Re-engage with an outlook of optimism. Shift your thoughts in the now moment to the highest potentiality and know that you are the change you wish to see. Oh, I love this. You are absolutely the change. And this goes with perfect alignment of these beliefs and this death and this metamorphosis here that we've been talking about. And lastly here, there are different healing remedies, different healing therapies and paths that you can take alternatively. And here are some things that you can do to help you align with this energy. You can work with the third eye chakra. You could work with the energy of the Solfeggio tones, 852 Hertz. You can do some Jedi training. Now that's something new, Jedi training. You can do meditation, ESP training, martial arts, subliminal music, colors of purple, violet, and silver. You can work, Aquarius, with the essential oils of blue lotus and peppermint. You can work with the flower essence of lavender and purple monkey flower, and also the crystals of lepidolite, purple agate, and iolite as well. Those can help you open up that third eye chakra and to help you upgrade and shift old limiting beliefs into more powerful, positive vibrational frequencies. So I hope this resonates with you, Aquarius. You've definitely come a long way. Get ready for some major shifts. And like it says, be that change you wish to see, because what you focus on is going to grow. And I do see here that you have these miraculous gifts, and also that money tree is growing. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. If this reading resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, comment, hit that subscribe and bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in, beautiful souls. Lots of love.